So a couple weeks ago, I wrapped up my Minecraft Challenges mini-series, where I basically just went on the server and cleared all of these challenges, which of course was a sequel to my Minecraft Dropper video. And when I finished recording all that stuff, I kind of figured I'd be done, but I did recognize there was one more thing on the server that I really ought to do, and that is all of these parkour maps. Now there's an unfortunate flaw with this, and it's that I am not good at parkour, but I've decided to say screw it, I'm doing this anyway. It's time to finish what I started. This will also end up being split into a couple videos. It won't be 4, but this is too many maps for one video, so it will be a few. Anyway, my name is Flufayy, and let's get into it, starting with the easy ones. So I've actually played some of these parkour maps in the past, but it was a long time ago and not even on video. Apparently I have done 7 of these. So yeah, despite all that, we're just going to start from the beginning and play Highway. So this is actually my first time recording on this server in quite a while. I know my Challenges mini-series probably wasn't that long ago by the time you're seeing this, but, you know, I just haven't really been playing on here much. Because once we finished everything, and by the way, the ending's right here, that was actually really quick. My point is, once I got through all of that content, there was a lot less of a need to revisit things. I don't really play like the skyblock and the stuff like that on here, which is a lot more replayable. I actually did go for like records and stuff. Like I went for top of the leaderboards for challenges and parkour, not parkour, dropper, which was a fun experience where it basically just held W on a dropper map for a long time. I really just did it in the background of other stuff, so I guess I wasn't any less productive by doing that, but yeah, probably not the right call. But hey, I mean, it's nice to see numbers go up. Meanwhile, this parkour seems quite long, but it's not very difficult, so I mean, obviously, that's kind of what you expect with an easy part. Like, it's labeled as easy, so I don't really expect anything crazy from this. And honestly, at first, I wasn't even sure I really wanted to do all the parkour maps because, you know, the challenges had a good amount of parkour, and I started to struggle with them. But I'm better at parkour than I was, you know, back then. Going through that experience helped me improve at parkour a decent bit. I'm still not anything special at it, but, you know, I feel like I learned. Time for time now, like the aesthetic we got going here. But yeah, I mean, since there were so many challenges that were parkour already, I was like, is there really much of a point? But you know what? These have checkpoints in them. There's no, like, 20-minute long getting over it segment. It's a bit more forgiving this way, and I do respect that. And that's my first messed up, jump of the series. I don't know how I messed that up. I was just not paying attention. I mean, look at how simple this is. That was nothing. Sometimes I just get careless, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that should have not had any deaths. And now to do the map called Summer in the middle of the winter. Like, the heart of the winter, actually. You'd love to see it. We got our first ladder parkour of the day. I don't like ladder parkour, but I tolerate it. I will continue to do so. And it's not like this is super complicated ladder parkour, so I got no problem with this. That's another thing I've improved at, you know, since getting... I don't want to say like, oh, I'm getting into parkour, because I still don't really feel like I am. But... oh, I missed... I missed the platform. But yeah, I think you get what I mean. I actually do remember this one. This is like one of the only ones I genuinely remember, because I think I did play this one off camera pretty recently. Just for fun, you know, it's a pretty cool map. And I also learned that you're not allowed to skip the checkpoints. Oh, come on, that was bullshit. You're supposed to bounce me. I think I landed on the edge. There was like a Minecraft bug with that. But yeah, oh well. What does that sign say? Oh, good job, Wolf. Does that say Wolfie or Wolfly? I didn't see it, but it's whatever. We are flying through these, but I feel like once I get to Expert, this is gonna be hellish. And I am terrified of that day. Like, when it comes... you know, we're not going to see a whole bunch of it early in this video, but I'm assuming I'm going to end up needing to take multiple videos to actually finish all the parkour. I know there's going to be parts where I just get stuck for a good amount of time. I don't think it'll take 4 like the challenges did, because the challenges, they were different every time. I think you kind of get the point with parkour. Like, you know what you're getting yourself into. I don't need to show every little bit. Although I haven't stopped talking, so you probably haven't gotten much cut out yet, but... I mean, good to introduce the content. This is Splash, by the way. I do be splashing, as they say. I do wonder if maybe I should go for, like, the speedrun record on one of these maps. Like, I don't know how hard that would be. I'm assuming really hard. I don't know how optimized the records are on this server. Maybe once I clear all of them, I could do something like that, where I just say, screw it, let's go for a leaderboard time on one map. That could be an interesting video. Being like, I got the speedrun world record on this parkour map. Great title. I don't know. It's average, let's be real. It doesn't get you thinking. I do actually really enjoy easy parkour, because it's like, it's so mindless, you don't even really need to be paying attention while you do it. Like, actually difficult parkour, you do definitely need to be, at the very least, paying some amount of attention and focusing on the game. It's hard to do it mindlessly, you know, but for easy parkour, no, it ain't like that at all. You know, you can just sort of jump and not really focus, although it led to me failing a jump earlier. And I do kind of need to... Oh, I almost jumped past the checkpoint and off the edge. Yeah, I was going to say, I do need to kind of focus when it's ice. Boom! Alright. That's all of the easy ones. That was not that bad. We fell twice, and one of those really wasn't my fault. Yeah, I don't think I placed on any of these leaderboards. This one I'm actually close with. The splash one? Oh, we're number 27! Hell yeah! We did make the leaderboards. Barely, but... that's cool. I don't know how you did that in 26 seconds. I feel like you probably just flew to the end since nobody did it in under a minute. I'm a little skeptical on that one. But now let's see just how big the jump in difficulty is for the medium maps. Starting with seasons. Those are the things that come and go. But there's only one thing I know. Oh. Never mind. I was gonna start, like, delivering some bars, but I got depressed because there was a barrier there preventing me from skipping the entire checkpoint. I do notice these being a little bit tougher. It looks like we have slightly bigger gaps between the jumps, although it's still relatively mindless. I think it's once we get past these normal ones that it's really gonna pick up. You know, if this was like a Mr. Beast video, I'd have already gotten into the hard stuff. $1 versus $1 million parkour. And he spends like 5 seconds on the $1 thing, and then immediately is like, okay, let's jump to $250,000. Like, that's a big jump, Mr. Beast. What are you doing? Was that an unrelated tangent? I feel like it kind of was, but whatever. Side note, there's gotta be a way to... okay, you can dodge the cobwebs. I was like, I ain't jumping through all this like 4 times. It's gonna slow me down so much. I do like the aesthetic here, though. We are going through the seasons. I like it, you know. And I also noticed that these checkpoints are a bit more spaced out, and it's probably only gonna get more and more unforgiving as we progress. But we are out of here. Alright. Not even close to the record on that. Probably gonna spend all that time just chilling in a cobweb. For some reason, this ocean map looks a little familiar, so I feel like I must have played this one before, but I don't remember playing it. Oh, I overshot because I was like not dialed in enough. You don't always gotta sprint on the 1-block jumps. You're just gonna overshoot. That's my tip for the folks at home. And there we go. Another checkpoint. Where do we go? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Oh. They made a checkpoint for this one jump, and I'm glad they did. There we go. My bad. I don't know why I messed that up so many times. Oh. Now for the opposite of an ocean, the desert. Now you may have noticed that I actually decided to play this on 1.19 instead of any other version, but on the challenges, I did it on 1.8. I think if you've seen the finale of the challenges series, you understand why, but basically... playing on 1.8 kind of screwed me over. Generally speaking, most of the servers I play on, they are easiest, we're going to space by the way, they are easiest to play on 1.8, like most servers that are compatible with it, that is the best option. Or really just like, the lowest version in general that a server is compatible with is generally the one I choose to play with. I have a server that's like on 1.12, it's the same thing. Like it's compatible with later versions, but I choose to play on 1.12 because it's most built for it. And that's generally the way it goes. However, this server appeared to be an exception. Oh, that's apparently the end. I did not see the end. Alright. But yeah, this server was kind of an exception to the rule, where it actually felt like it was considerably more built. That's a lot of checkpoints. More built for 1.20 and 1.21 and all this. I'm playing on 19, but yeah, one of the challenges was genuinely, like, impossible without playing on a version after 1.8. So, figured I should just switch, make sure I'm not getting myself in that position again, because if I do, it will suck. I don't want to have that ruin a bunch of progress I made again. Wow, what a checkpoint that was. What was the point of there? I don't know, but we're getting out of here. Run this way. I don't like the look of this. I'm just gonna... I don't know what that was all about. I ain't dealing with it. You're almost there. Do not look up. There's nothing up there, though. Alright, I don't want to know what that was all about. I'm not dealing with it. These mediums haven't been that crazy in difficulty. I'm probably just gonna blaze through this one. I don't want you guys to have to sit through a parkour where nothing happens. Although you've sat through this many already. And it looks like you will sit through no more, because I don't seem to be... I feel like I'm about to get kicked from the server. Yep, we're gone. I said I didn't want you to watch a video where nothing happens, and look at that, something just had to happen. It was fate. Well, at least we've gotten a little bit of interesting ladder parkour. Although for the most part, not too bad. And we are out of here, however I got up there. Maybe not? Maybe it's not. Oh, wait, how did I not see this? It was literally, like, in plain sight. I have no eyeballs. Oh, hey, there's a person here. Not anymore, you're invisible. Not gonna lie, this creeper actually looks pretty darn good. Shout out to whoever built the creeper. I don't know who the map builder is. I don't know where we'll say it, but if nothing else, you know how to make a creeper. And the skull, like the builder of this one, they kind of cooked. Oh, they got another skull down there. Like, it feels hyper realistic. Like, you could probably create the entirety of Indiana Jones in Minecraft if you put enough time and effort into it. Like, the whole movie. I don't know what I'm talking about. Even the wall is kind of slick. Doesn't really matter what I was talking about, though, because... Oh, God. I was about to say, because we're about to win. We didn't win. We died. Did I just get kicked again? Why? My internet's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. They really don't want me to pass these medium challenges. Jesus. And this dude is still here? Well, see ya. Alright, we're back. Are you serious? Landing on the edge again messed me up. Now we should be fine. Alright. Oh god! I did not realize, just touching this. Oh my god, it does. I just wanted to test it out at that point. I narrowly avoided it, because I wasn't expecting it, and then I messed it up anyway. But in fairness, that was on purpose. I got out on my own terms that time. Alright, one more of these, and then we'll see where we're at. Breakout. Okay, there's 9 checkpoints. I don't know how long this one's gonna be. Although it looks pretty forgiving, so, you know, you'll have to see that. Those slime blocks continue to terrify me to my core, but what are you gonna do? This looks like a soft lock. I ain't going in there. Let's go this way. Yep, this is the right spot. Oh god, 3 slime blocks now. Alright, let's just hold W and see what happens. Alright, that was fine. Nothing ruined my life. I wish slime blocks were real, because then I could just do really... I mean, I guess trampolines are a thing in real life, although I don't think they work like slime blocks do, really. I feel like the structural integrity of a trampoline would break if you did it from such a high altitude. Meanwhile, those slime blocks had no problems whatsoever, and we got through all the medium maps and all the easy ones. However, there are many more hard and expert ones. We're not even halfway through this. I don't know what just happened. I just completed the all of them achievement on parkour. How? I've done half of them. Is that set to just happen when you get all the medium ones done? What? Whatever. I'll take it. So we've gone through all of the parkour maps that I've done before. Let's give a look at the hard ones. Now I'm curious just how big the gap is going to be in terms of difficulty. Okay, looks like we're doing these silly jumps. I'm a little inexperienced with these, but it looks like they're giving us a checkpoint right before it, so that's probably fine. There we go. Yeah, like, that's the whole checkpoint. That's not that bad. Whee! Yeah, this is a pretty short parkour. I think it just has a couple different, like, kind of unique jumps that we haven't seen in any of the previous ones. Like, they're a bit lengthier, they're a bit more tricky. I don't love this. Yeah, okay. That's the kind of precision I'm not great at, but let's just... Oh, okay. I was gonna say let's just wing it and see what happens. That's what happened. There we go. Okay, so let's just jump this, and we missed it. Dude, I'm so washed. I say as somebody who was never good at this sort of jump. There we go. Oh my goodness. And now we can just jump to the end, and we're good. They're definitely getting tougher. I can definitely attest to that.